I'm going to talk about occurring patterns. So let's look at weather warnings starting from Scarborough. Actually, most of Southern Ontario is inside it. So there's going to be rainfall amounts of 20 to 40 millimeters of rainfall, with some locally higher amounts are possible in areas that receive thunderstorms. So it's going to begin Tuesday night and lasting through Wednesday. So there's going to be potential of significant rainfall this week. The saturated or frozen ground will have little ability to absorb this rainfall. So most of southern Ontario is actually going to get this. So I don't need to talk about any cities because it's inside like weather warning. So let's talk about upcoming. Oh, we skipped lines something. So line said is going to get around 5 to 10 millimeters of freezing ice. It's going to be prolonged period of whatever. So it's going to begin Tuesday night or Wednesday morning and lasting through Wednesday night. So let's talk about the next pressure pattern. So it will explain everything actually. So starting from 8 p.m. Zuma to Southern Ontario. There is nothing else. Let's go to 8 p.m. We didn't do the pressure probably. So let's actually do 1008 millibars and 1016, 12 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. March 10th. So it's going to go up to March 13th. So 1016, 1012, 1020 millibars of pressure. Let's go to 60th hour. So 1012, 1016, 1000 and, oh no, that's the whole thing's wrong. So 1004, 1990, 1004, 1996, and 994. That's smallest for sure. So 1000. So let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. 84 hours. 1020 millibars of pressure board area. So let's go to next hour, which is Friday the 13th March. So 1000 millibars, 1004, 1008 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour. There is no next hour. Let's look at precipitation pattern. Just start from 5 p.m. depending how close the hour is. So it's gonna take a while. So it's gonna close to like 5 p.m. So there is nothing else. 8 p.m. there's nothing else. Let's go to 11 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 a.m. there's nothing else. 11 p.m. there is something. Mississauga, Brampton, Orange Wool, Toronto, Scarborough is the full borderline. Oshawa, Uxbridge, Niagara, Lake Hamilton, Oakville, those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, snowfall included, including Uxbridge. So Uxbridge is passing through. So let's go to London. Let's go to next hour. So Richmond, Newmarket is actually going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next hour, which is 2 p.m. Parts of Niagara Falls City is going to get some 0.20. So the lightest in Niagara Falls City is 0.25, moderate. Then heaviest is going to be 6.25. So Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, down Toronto, Richmond Hill, parts of Scarborough, Oshawa, Dorset, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Barrie, Collingwood, Palm Beach. Dorset are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Which so Richmond, no, Newmarket, Stouffville is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. That's Newmarket, Stouffville a bit lower, so it's actually 0.25. Parts of Scarborough is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Uxbridge. Uxbridge is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. We did Oshawa, so Peterborough is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour. So Oakville is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Very close to Oakville, there's some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 5 p.m. So starting from Scarborough, parts of Scarborough, Stouffville, possibly Newmarket, no, those is are gonna get some 0.2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Stouffville is gonna get Stouffville, parts of Scarborough, Down Toronto, Richmond Hill, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Oakville, Hamilton, that's whole Oakville, Oshawa, Dorset are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Beverly Hills, Georgia, Barrie, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Midland. Dorset are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Cobourg is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters rainfall. Peterborough is gonna get some 0.25. Belvoir is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters. Niagara on the Lake is gonna get some 6.25. Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. So it's actually 12.5. So let's go to next tower, which is Uxbridge. It's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. Hamilton, Oakville, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Down Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Uxbridge, Cobourg, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Barrie, Peterborough, Dorset, Niagara on the Lake Parkway. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Belvoir is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls City, lightest is going to be 6.25, and the heaviest is going to be 12.5 millimeters. So London. Let's go to next tower, which is 11 p.m. So Niagara on the Lake, Hamilton, Oakville, Mississauga, possibly down to Toronto, Peterborough, Cobourg, Belvoir, Thunder Beach, Solid Bay, Dorset are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next tower, London. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 a.m. So Whiteton, Palm Beach, Midland, Olala, those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of freezing rains. So Port Elgin, Hanover is gonna get some whatever. Port Elgin, Hanover is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to Collingwood, same thing. So Hope's Bay 0.25, Line said it's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of freezing rains. So Solid Bay is gonna get some 0.25. No, it's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Beverly Hills is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Stouffville, parts of Scarborough, Uxbridge, parts of Oshawa is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Actually, Oshawa is gonna get some whole thing is 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Cobourg 2.5 millimeters. Peterborough is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Mississauga, Brampton is gonna get some Mississauga's 2.5, Brampton's borderline 6.25 millimeters. Downtown Toronto is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Richmond Hills is gonna be 6.25. Market Orangeville is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Scarborough, parts of it is gonna get some 6.25, and parts of it is also 2.5 millimeters. Stouffville actually stays as 2.5, so nothing changes about Stouffville. So Georgia is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Barrie is gonna get some borderline 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain, with some most of it is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next tower, which is Niagara on the Lake. Heaviest is going to get 6.25. Light is going to be 2.5. Niagara Falls City 2.5. The heaviest and lightest 0.25. So let's go. Let's go to next tower, which is 11 a.m. 11 p.m. So Whiteson is gonna get some 0.25. Palm Beach, Midland, Olala is gonna get some 0.25. Then Beach Solaway is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Port Elgin, Hanover is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Mississauga, Brampton is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Scarborough, down Toronto, Stouffville is going to get some 0.25, no, it's going to be 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Oshawa, Uxbridge, Cobourg, Peterborough, Belvoir is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Hamilton, the heaviest is going to get some So the Hamilton, the heaviest, is going to get some. Let's start again. So one going to be 25 millimeters of rainfall. Heaviest is Hamilton. Light is going to be a little bit lower. It's like 18.75 or close to 25 millimeters, 24.9. So Oakville, the heaviest, need to be erased. So Oakville, the heaviest is going to be very close to Hamilton level. So Oakville is going to be five heaviest, for fifth heaviest, or fifth heaviest actually. So except for fifth heaviest, so it's going to be 18.75 millimeters of rainfall in Oakville. And Oakville lightest is going to be 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara on the Lake is going to get some. Niagara on the Lake is going to be 12.5 millimeters. Niagara Falls City, the heaviest is going to get some. 6.25 and light is 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Newmarket Orange was snowfall, not snowfall. It's going to get some. Newmarket Orange was actually going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Georgia Betty is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Beverly is 6.25 millimeters. So Lionshead is going to be third lightest pink. 6.25 millimeters of freezing rain and Hoops Base actually is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. Let's go to next tower, which is AP. That's too far. So let's go to 2 p.m. So Line said, Obey, Wartown, Elgin, Hanover, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Sala Bay, Midland is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Collingwood, Betty, Beverly, Georgia, Lala is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including most of Toronto except parts of Scarborough. So Newmarket Orange Hills, Tofu, Uxbridge is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Obviously, most part of Toronto, including there's going to be Mississauga, Brampton, whatever cities in Toronto. So an Niagara on the Lake is going to get some fourth layer, actually sixth layer. Niagara on the heaviest Niagara on the Lake is going to get some 25 millimeters of rainfall. So lightest is going to get some very close. So it's 18.75 millimeters of rainfall. So Niagara Falls City, lightest is going to be 4. So it's going to be 12.5 millimeters heaviest. Lightest is going to be 6.25 millimeters of rainfalls. Hamilton is going to get some. So the heaviest is going to be 18.75 millimeters of rainfall. That's in Hamilton. The lightest is going to be in 12.5. So 12.5 millimeters in Oracle, that's heaviest. Lightest 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at Coburg, Peterborough. Coburg is going to get some 6.25 millimeters. Peterborough is going to get some 6.25 millimeters, including Belleville. So let's go to next tower, which is 5 p.m. So Line said, Obey Wartown, Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Salisbury, Midland, Olala, Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Scarborough, Stouffville, Newmarket, Orangewood, downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill. Those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Mississauga, Brampton, Oakville, Hamilton. Those cities are going to get some, including Peterborough. It's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Oshawa, Uxbridge is going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Coburg, Belleville is going to get some 6.25 millimeters. Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City is going to get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Niagara Falls City. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. Line said, Obey Wartown, Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Salisbury, Midland, Olala, Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Oakville, Hamilton, Oakville, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangewood, downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Lush, Uxbridge. Those cities, including Hamilton, those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Ottawa is going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Uxbridge is going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Coburg is going to get some 6.25. Peterborough is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Bevel is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters. So Niagara Lake is gonna get some 6.25. Niagara Falls, the lightest is gonna get some. Niagara Falls, lightest is 12.5. The heaviest is going to actually lightest 2.5. Actually 6.25. The heaviest is going to be fourth layer, fifth layer those two. So it's going to be 25 millimeters of rainfall, mostly 24 millimeters. So let's go to next hour, which is 11 p.m. So Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, Niagara Lake is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Those city Niagara Lake, Niagara Falls City, it's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of the rainfalls. Heaviest in Niagara Falls City is actually it's gonna be 12.5 millimeters. Light it's gonna be 6.25. Java is gonna get some mostly 0.25, but some 2.5. Uxbridge is gonna get some lightest is 0.25 millimeters. Actually, it's gonna be 2.5. So, Virginia, Beverly Hills, Betty, Olala, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Solibay, Midland, Lionshead, Obey, Waretown, Port Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Oakville, Mississauga, Brampton, Orange Hill, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Suffolk, Hamilton. Going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. There's nothing else. 5 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 p.m. There's nothing else. 11 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 a.m. There's something. So line said Obey, Whitetown, Port Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood. Those is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain snowfall. Palm Beach, Dunbeach, Solibay, Milan, Onalla, Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Hamilton, Oakville, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Suffolk, Oshawa, Uxbridge. Those it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 11 a.m. So, this let's start from Scarborough. Scarborough, Suffolk, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, Hamilton, Oakville, Niagara, Lake parts of Niagara Falls City, London. Those is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. What Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Solibay, Milan, Olala, Betty, Beverly Hills, Georgia. It's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to line side OB Whiteton. It's going to get some 6.25 millimeters of snowfall. So Uxbridge, whatever. So let's go to next hour, which is 2 p.m. Line side OB. It's going to get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall on the beach, on the beach, Palm Beach, Midland, Boyles in Hanover, Wartown, Collingwood, Betty, Olala, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Peterborough, Uxbridge. Those are going to get some 0.25, 2.5 millimeters of snowfall, Scarborough, Suffolk, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Mississauga, Brampton, Orangeville, Oakville, Hamilton, Java, Coburg, Niagara, the Niagara Falls City is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. So, like I said, Obey, Whitechapel, Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Dunbeat, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Scarborough, Suffolk, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill, even some mixed market. Oh, sorry, did so Coburg, Belleville, possibly borderline, Niagara Falls City. Those is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So, Mississauga, Central and Eastern Oakville, those is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Solibay, Midland, Olala, Perry is gonna get Peterborough is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. So, line said, Obey, Whitetown, Poyos in Hanover, Solibay, Midland, Olala, Peterborough, Coburg, Belleville. Doses are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Betty is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Beverly Hills is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So Georgia is whatever. So let's go to next hour, which is 11 p.m. Langston, OB, Whiteham, Elgin, Hanover, Bombay, Dunby, Salaby, Milan, all of that's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So let's look at total snowfall, rainfall, freezing rain. So let's put it 24 hours, see how long the video is. 20 minutes. So let's start. So starting from, oh, that's 8 a.m. So let's go to 8 p.m. So 9 millimeters Stoffel, downtown to 2 millimeters, Scarborough to 3 millimeters, Newmarket, Orangeville to 6 millimeters, Uxbridge 6 millimeters, Sasha 4 millimeters, Peterborough for 2 millimeters, Coburg 4 millimeters, Belleville 8 millimeters, Sissaga 2 millimeters, Brampton is gonna be 1 millimeter, Scarborough, whatever. So Virginia is gonna be 2 millimeters, 1 millimeter Belleville, 2 millimeters Berry, or whatever. Palm Beach is going to get some 5 millimeters. Thunder Beach is going to get some 4 millimeters. 0.6 is in Salaby. Milner is going to be 0.5 millimeters. So Collingwood is 1 millimeters. Hamilton 3 millimeters. Oakville 3 millimeters. Oakville again is going to be 2 millimeters. Niagara on Lake 14 millimeters. Niagara Falls City is 21 millimeters of rainfall. London. Let's go to next hour, which is Monday, not March. So Whiteland 13 millimeters, Collingwood 14 millimeters, 13 millimeters in Mississauga, Brampton. Downtown Toronto is gonna be 16 millimeters, 14 millimeters, and that's actually 12 millimeters in Mississauga. Stouffville 12 millimeters, Scarborough is gonna get 16 millimeters. Oshawa 16 millimeters, Newmarket 11 millimeters, Orange Wales is gonna get some 12 millimeters of rainfall, but it's actually 11. Uxbridge 14 millimeters, 29 millimeters in Peterborough, Coburg 22, Belleville 17, Hamilton, Oakville 36 millimeters. Oakville again is going to be 11 millimeters, 12 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara Lake 40 millimeters of rainfall, 34 millimeters of rainfall is in Niagara Falls City. So Solid Bay, Thunder Beach is going to get some 15 millimeters. Palm Beach is going to get some 14 millimeters of rainfall. Actually 13, actually 15 and 14. 13. The Midland, 15 millimeters. Ottawa, 14 millimeters. Virginia is going to get 12 millimeters. Beverly is 15 millimeters. Barrie is going to get some 15 millimeters of rainfall. So it's actually about 30. Actually, it's going to be so 17 millimeters is in Barrie, Palm Beach, actually. So that's Forbes Bay, 14. Line said is going to get some 22 millimeters of rainfall, but it's actually going to be 19.5 millimeters of rainfall. So it could be. Let's go to next tower, which is Port Elgin's 14 millimeters. That's 13 actually. Hanover is gonna get some 12 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. So 1 millimeter in Coburg. Peterborough is gonna get some 0.8 millimeters of Peterborough. Belleville's 2 millimeters. Uxbridge 1 millimeter. Oshawa going to get some 0.7 millimeters. Virginia Beverly Hills Berries 1 millimeters. Olala is going to get some 0.5 millimeters. Actually 0.7, 0.8. Palm Beach going to be 0.5 millimeters. Midland 0.4 millimeters. Collingwood 0.7 millimeters. Niagara on the lake is going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. 0.8 actually 1 millimeters. Niagara Falls City 3 millimeters. 3 millimeters. 2 millimeters. 3 millimeters. The heaviest in Niagara Falls City is 3 millimeters. Niagara Falls City is 2 millimeters. So for 1, 0.2 millimeters. So Newmarket nothing. Actually it gets something. 0.2 millimeters in Newmarket. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. Friday the 13th. So 10 millimeters wide and 7 millimeters in Collingwood. Start holding again. So the 10 millimeters of wide town, 7 millimeters in Collingwood, 9 millimeters is in Solid on the beach. Midland, so 9 millimeters. Ottawa is gonna get so 9 millimeters of rainfall. Georgia is gonna be 5 millimeters. Beverly Hills 5 millimeters. Varies 7 millimeters of rainfall. So 1.5 millimeters in everywhere in Falls. Hamilton 1 millimeters. Brampton, Mississauga, down Toronto 2 millimeters, Scarborough 2.5 millimeters, Stowe Falls 3 millimeters, Newmarket, Orange Falls 3 millimeters, Hooksville 5 millimeters, Oshawa 3 millimeters, so Peterborough 6 millimeters, Coburg 3 millimeters, Belleville 3 millimeters, so Port Elgin is gonna get some 11 millimeters, 10 millimeters of rainfall. Hanover is gonna get some 9 millimeters of rainfall. So Hobbs Bay is gonna get some 10 millimeters. Lionshead is gonna be 12 millimeters of rainfall. 12.5. 11 millimeters in the Hobbs Bay actually. So let's go to London. Let's go to next tower, which is let's do this properly this time. Let's go to total snowfall. So March 10th, let's look at March 11th. There is nothing else. Let's look at March 12th. There is something. 1 hour off. So 84 hours. So 0.3 centimeters. Holding start again. So 0.3 centimeters in Collingwood. Whitehouse 0.1 centimeters. Port Elgin nothing. Perry 0.4 centimeters. Virginia is gonna get some 0.3. Beverly Hills is gonna get some 0.4 centimeters. 0.3 centimeters is in Palm Beach, so Niagara Falls City. So Uxbridge 0.2 centimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. So 9.5 is in Whitetown. Collingwood 0.6.7, Newmarket, Orangeville 3.2 centimeters, Tofu 2.4 centimeters, Scarborough 2.1 centimeters, down to 1.7 centimeters, Brampton 1.7. Mississauga is gonna get some 1.10 centimeters and 1.1. Niagara Falls City is 1.1 centimeters. Niagara Falls City is 0.8 centimeters. Hamilton, Oco 0.6. Oshawa 2.4. Uxbridge 4.9. Peterborough 5.3. Coburg 2.9. Belleville 2.7. So let's go to next tower. Oh, not yet. Georginia is gonna get some 4.6 centimeters. Beverly Isles gonna be 5 centimeters. Barrie is gonna get some 6.4 centimeters of snowfall. So actually, that's 6.4 is possible. Arala is gonna get some 7.5 centimeters. 7.7. So Lionshead is gonna get some. So it's gonna be 6 layers. So it's gonna take a while. Going to be 11 centimeters. Lionshead. Obviously, is gonna get some 10 centimeters of snowfall. This 1 centimeter off. So Port Elgin is gonna get some. The Port Elgin is actually going to get some port layer, which is port layer, which is 8.5 centimeters of snowfall. That's for Elgin. So Hanover is gonna get some 4 point something. It's gonna be 8.5 centimeters of snowfall. Salabay is 8.4 centimeters. Thunderbay is gonna get some whatever. It's going to get some third layer, which is 7.6 centimeters. Bombay is gonna get some 6.7, 6.8 centimeters of snowfall. So it could be Midland's going to be 8.3 centimeters of snowfall. So Orla's gonna get some whatever. So let's go to next tower, which is we did all already. So let's go to next tower, which is total freezing rain and sleet. Actually, let's do air temperature pattern. March 10th, there is nothing else. Let's look at March 11th. So Peterborough on the list is Whitehand is gonna get some 2.4 millimeters of freezing rain. So Hobbs Bay 2.4 millimeters. Lionshead is gonna get some Lionshead is going to get some 6.11.5 millimeters of freezing rain. Salabase, whatever. So Midland is going to get some 1 millimeter, so actually 2 millimeters of freezing rain. Well, there's going to be 2 millimeters of freezing rain. So let's go to next tower, which is Barry's going to get some 0.25 or just nothing. So let's go to 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. Whiteham 1 degrees, Collingwood 1 degrees, Brampton 2 degrees, Mississauga 3 degrees, Downtown 3 degrees, Scarborough 4 degrees, Stowe 5 degrees, Newmarket 2 degrees, Orangeville 1 degrees, Uxbridge 4 degrees, Oshawa 4 degrees, Peterborough 1 degrees, Coburg 5 degrees, Belleville 1 degrees, 7 degrees in Hamilton, Oakville is going to be 3 degrees. Everywhere in Niagara Falls 8.5 degrees. Port Elgin, Ontario is 1 degrees. Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Sala Bay, Midland is going to be 1 degrees. Beatty, Beverly is 1 degrees. Olala 0 degrees. So Hope's Bay is going to get some 0.0 degrees. Line says going to be 1 is 1 degrees. So let's go to next hour, baby 1 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. So 2 degrees in Whitetown, 3 degrees in Collingwood. Solid Beach, 5 degrees. Midland's gonna get some 7 degrees. Thunder Beach gonna get some 30 degrees. Palm Beach gonna get some 5 degrees. Georginia's gonna get some 3 degrees, 4 degrees. Actually 3 degrees, 2 degrees. Beverly ISO 6 degrees. Betty's gonna get some 4 degrees. So Hope's Bay -1, Lionshead -2, so Hamilton 9 degrees, everywhere 9 degrees. Brampton, Mississauga, down to Toronto 9 degrees. Scarborough 8 degrees, actually 10 degrees, could be. So Stouffville 9 degrees, Oshawa 9 degrees, Cobourg 6 degrees, Uxbridge 8 degrees, Newmarket, Orangeville 6 degrees, Peterborough 6 degrees, Cobourg 6 degrees, Belleville 8 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls 12.5 degrees. Port Elgin's gonna get some 2 degrees. Hanover is gonna get some Hanover is gonna get some 3 degrees. So actually 4 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 8 a.m. So Whitesands 0 degrees, Collingwood 1 degrees, Lionshead, Bay, Port Elgin, Hanover is 1 degrees, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Sala Bay, Midland, Olala, Beatty, Chutinia, Beverly Hills is 1 degrees. Niagara on the Lake 5 degrees, Niagara Falls City 8 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville, downtown Toronto, Mississauga, Scarborough, not Scarborough, Oshawa, Uxbridge 2 degrees, Stouffville 1 degrees, Brampton 1 degrees, Mississauga 2 degrees, Richmond 1 degrees, Market 1 degrees, Orangeville 1 degrees, Uxbridge 1 degrees, Oshawa, whatever I did. So 1 degrees in Peterborough, Cobourg, Belleville's 1 degrees. So London. Let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. It could be 7 or 8 a.m. So Whiteham 4 degrees, Collingwood 6 degrees, Brampton 9 degrees, Mississauga 6 degrees, downtown Toronto 6 degrees, Scarborough 7 degrees, Doleful 8 degrees, Newmarket, Orangeville 8 degrees, Uxbridge 8 degrees, Oshawa 7 degrees, Peterborough 4 degrees, Cobourg 5 degrees, Belleville 4 degrees, Hamilton 10 degrees, Oakville, Bournemouth 6 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls 13.5 degrees. Lionshead Bay is 2 degrees, Palm Beach is gonna be 3 degrees. Sala Bay is 3 degrees. Thunder Beach 2 degrees. So Port Elgin's gonna get some 3 degrees. Hanover is gonna get some 6 degrees. So let's go to next tower. Georginia is probably this time. So Georginia is actually 1 degree. It's actually 3 degrees. Beverly is 6 degrees. 5 degrees. Paris 20. Paris 2 degrees. Olala's 2 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is 7 a.m. So Wharton, let's do it again. So Wharton 6 -6 Collingwood -5 Brampton -3 down Mississauga -3 -2 downtown Toronto -3 Scarborough 3 -3.5 Stouffville -4 Newmarket -5 Orlando -5 Uxbridge -5 Oshawa -4 Peterborough -6 Cobourg -4 Belleville -5 Hamilton Oakville's gonna get some -1 everywhere and Niagara Falls -2 1.5 degrees. Like Bay's -6 Midland's gonna be -6 Palm Beach -4 down the beach -4 Lionshead Bay's gonna get some -5 degrees. Port Elgin is gonna get some -4 degrees. Hanover is gonna get some -5 degrees. So let's go to next tower. Geneva is gonna get some -5 degrees. Verdi is gonna be -5. Bavaria is gonna get some -5 degrees. Olala is gonna get some -1. Let's do it again. -6.5 is in Olala. So let's go. Actually, -7. So Billa is actually -6. So let's go to next tower, which is 3 p.m. So Whiteham -1, Collingwood 0 degrees, Brampton, Mississauga 2 degrees, Toronto, Scarborough, Stouffville 3 degrees, Newmarket, Orangeville 2 degrees, Uxbridge 1 degree, Oshawa 2 degrees, Peterborough 1 degrees, Cobourg 1 degrees, Belleville 3 degrees, Hamilton equal 3 degrees. Everywhere in Arc falls 4.3.5 degrees. Solid Beach 3, Thunder Beach -2, Midland -3, Palm Beach -2. Georgia is gonna get some whatever. So Line said it's gonna be -2 degrees. Hope's Bay is gonna be -1, 2 -2 degrees is Georgia. Beverly Hills is gonna be -0 degrees. Valley is gonna be -1.5 degrees, -2. Let's go to next hour with London. -2 Boreals in honor is gonna get some 1 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is Olala -2. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m., 8 a.m. So 0 degrees of Wyatt, Collingwood -1, Newmarket, Orangeville -1, Snowfall -1, Scarborough 0 degrees, down Toronto 1 degrees, Brampton, Mississauga is it's gonna be 1 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville is different. Hamilton 2 degrees, Oakville warmest 1 degrees, cold is 2 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls 2 degrees, Uxbridge -2, Oshawa -1, Peterborough -2, Cobourg 1 degrees, Belleville -2, Georginia is gonna get some -3 degrees, Beverly is -2, Betty's gonna get some -1, Olilla -2, so Georginia -2, Midland -2, Palm Beach -2, Thunder Beach going to get some -1 degrees, Line Side Bay 0 degrees, Port Elgin Hanover is 1 degrees. So let's go to next tower with Collingwood. Let's go to next tower, which is let's go to 2 p.m. Actually, let's go back to 8 a.m. and let's go back to 9 this 1 or 2 hours. So Watertown 3 degrees, Collingwood 4 degrees, Brampton 2 degrees, 7 degrees, Mississauga 6 degrees, downtown Toronto 6 degrees, Scarborough 6 degrees, Tofu 6 degrees, Newmarket 6 degrees, Orangeville 7 degrees, Uxbridge 3 degrees, Oshawa 5 degrees, Peterborough 3 degrees, Cobourg 5 degrees, Belleville 4 degrees, Belleville, no, Hamilton 7 degrees in Oakville, everywhere in Niagara Falls 7 degrees. Line said Obey Boreals in Hanover, Barton. So it's gonna be 3 degrees, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Solid Bay, Midlands, 3 degrees. Georgia is gonna get some 3 degrees. Beverly Hills is gonna get some 3 degrees. Valley is gonna be 3 minus. It's gonna be 3 degrees. So let's go to next hour. Or the last 2 degrees. So let's go to next hour. There is no next hour. So London. So this is the end of the video. So